Yo, what's up, Tribal Chef? Welcome on in. Doombots, Collinator. Probably not more south of midnight tonight. I'm going to be playing Snap, but I'm just going to air out my thoughts on the whole situation. The way that they doubled down and they're like, okay, we hear you, but what we're going to do for y'all is we're going to give you 2,500 volts. It's insulting, to be honest. That, and they're like, by the way, the stuff that you've been getting in the inbox, that, by the way, was the Twitch drop. I'm so, and what sucks is it's a legitimately good game. It's a really freaking good game. And then for them to double down on something so silly and being like, nope, we gotta, this is the way it's going to be. They're ostracizing so much of their community. It's really, I don't know. I was hoping for better from them. I was hoping for better. What game we playing after Snap dies? Honestly, maybe MTG and that new game that y'all have been talking about, the anime one. I would have also bought the Gladiator bundle too. The Venomized Gladiator for $25. I'm not going to do it now. I can't. I don't know. At what point do they realize that this is just hurting them? Like, this is a sick freaking variant too. Look at that. Yeah, I say look at it and you can't see it. I would have easily bought this. I can't buy it now. Yeah, I don't know. I may still be picking up the season pass more because this is kind of my job. But if it keeps going in this direction, I don't know. No, just Second Dinner's reaction to the whole high voltage thing. They handled the situation really, really badly. So they're like their thing for, we have 3 days left of this event, right? 3 days left of this event where you can play every single day. You go into the shop. I am currently sitting at 20,000 volts. So there's going to be a regular season pass, and then there's going to be the premium season pass, which they've been doing, which is going to be the one that has the second card, which I also don't like because it makes it feel more pay to win. And I don't want it to be pay to win. Twasn't, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it. Dude, I've been playing this game almost consistently for 3 years. 35K is the amount everyone will have if you didn't spend anything. That's ridiculous. Why? And like right now, I can get one of these. I can get one single portal pull. I can get a single portal pull, and I've been playing daily. This is a $100 card, and they're sticking to that. That's going to be the norm for these limited time events. $100 cards. Brother, for $100, I can buy an entire Final Fantasy precon. I could buy a Cloud precon and have physical cards for the price of a single card. That's ridiculous. No, dude, I'm all about good vibes, but I don't like this. You know? No worries, Twasn't. So, if you weren't aware, they're doing a limited time event. Usually limited time events are for 2 weeks. But the fact that Final Fantasy is outrageously priced right now, and Kid Omega is more, again, I have two different options. I could put $100 and get this single card, or I could go to my LGS and get the Cloud Precon with 100 unique cards that are worth probably more than that $100. and have actually physical cards. Do you know what I mean? That's absolutely wild. I could have one digital card, or I could have 100 physical unique cards. Yeah. Or, yeah, the new GTA game. But the fact that there's no shot for a free-to-play player to get this card whatsoever is ridiculous. Nor did they give us any kind of heads up that that would be the case. And then they said, we hear you, and us hearing you is giving you 2,500 volts. 2,500 volts will not even get you an emote. Do you know what 2,500 volts can get you? One mystery border or a new avatar. You can have a mystery border or a new avatar, which is our sorry, we kind of messed up, which it was a non-sorry. Not only that, what we thought was going to be, we were getting additional volts. Turns out the daily volts that we got were going to be what the Twitch drops were, which were going to be for Pride. This whole thing is just really, really handled badly. And I don't know, they posted a thing up to the creators ahead of time about Sanctum Showdown. I haven't read the PDF yet. I've been really, really busy. I was playing at my LGS yesterday doing Commander, but I saw they posted there. I'm going to take a look at it. Yeah, I can't gift to my community either. They're making it really, really hard to be able to have, you know, to hype up this game. And I don't want to have to buy freaking gift cards so I can gift things in this game to other people. You know what I mean? What's up, Golden Dude? I don't know. It's not enough for me to stop. Again, I've played almost for 3 years now, consistently. But if it keeps heading in this direction, I'll have to find something else, ultimately. Yeah. Yeah. Why would this happen? But it's not just me who's talking like this. And for me to be upset, like I'm critical of things for sure, but there are a lot of other creators who are, you know, that's their thing. That's not my thing. But like if you go onto YouTube and you just do a search on Marvel Snap, it's going to be all the same stuff. And they saw this. They seen the stats. Like, look at the Steam reviews for this game right now. Look at the Steam reviews for this game. They're like the worst it has been in a very long time. And before I would say this game is not pay to win, at least it's minimal pay to win. Now it's going full freaking pay to win now. Where not even the season pass is enough to get you the cards. You have to buy an additional season pass to get the cards. And then when you're doing limited events, you can't even get the card by playing the limited time event. What's up, Urban Minotaur? Welcome on in. Yeah, honestly, in this situation, if they went quiet, it would have been better because it feels like, again, the 2,500 volts was insulting. You know? Saying they hear us and then being like, nope, take this. It would have been better. At least we would have had the thought that maybe they were working on something before the end of it. And I don't know. I've been talking about it with my community. 3 community members said they're just straight out done with Snap. Other members have said they have no, like, will or want to open up Snap. I genuinely enjoy the game because the gameplay is fun. It's a cool mechanic. Yeah, Cobra, a Nothing Burger card costs $60 is wild. That's a game. I don't know, man. It's just really, really disappointing. Because I honestly thought they were on a good streak. I thought the whole card acquisition was a move in the right direction. I thought that The Golden Gauntlet tournaments that they were doing in combination with community members was really, really cool. But this just, you know. Yeah. And that's the thing. It shouldn't feel like a job. And the fact that it feels like a job, and even it feeling like a job, you still have no chance of getting what you want to get, is disgusting. Yeah. Strike one. Yep. So I don't know. It's not just me talking like this. It's a lot. We all, and it is a job for me. Like, that's the thing. It is the job for me. It shouldn't feel like a job for my community members. Yeah. I didn't really like this new mode, to be honest. I feel like there wasn't a lot of agency for players. It's basically an Arsham mode. And it just gives you a bunch of random cards. Yeah. And like the price, there's them saying Kid Omega, oh yeah, it's the price of a regular series. But no, it's not. No, it's not. You're going to tell me that if I was to go, even if I was to pay 6,000 collector's tokens, that's the equivalent of $100. I don't believe that. I don't. That feels like a flat out lie. I do not believe that. So if I was to go in here and I was to say, oh, I'm going to buy a Series 5 card for 6,000, there's no way that's the equivalent of $100. They said it was a discount. I'm pressing X to doubt here. Yeah. Yeah, can I trade in my 32,350 collector's tokens I have for the equivalent? Is that something I could do? Nah. It's insulting. It's not cool. And it seems really, really tone deaf. For what was a limited time game mode? I mean, I do other than Kid Omega. But I'm not going to be getting Kid Omega. If it was tokens, it would have at least been okay. A little bit. I don't have Cobra either, I guess. Yeah, those are the two I'm missing. And I'm not even really interested in Cobra. Cobra, again, seems like a nothing burger card. Very, very Series 4. But if you're going to have this event, don't put a character behind a paywall. Like, I think it would have been better if Kid Omega wasn't even included in this. First off, the prices are way too high. They're way higher than they should be in the shop. But just don't even include Kid Omega in this. Just put him in the regular rotation of cards that come out on a weekly basis. The Backlash KMBS and Regis, them buying the card, they're creators. They do what they're going to do. They're giving money back to charity. I don't hold any ill will towards them for that. You know, they're doing what they got to do because as creators, they're going to give reviews, but most of them are going to be honest and say Kid Omega is not worth money. Yeah. Right? Isn't that weird? Yeah, for all the other creators who are not getting Kid Omega, I get that too. So I'm not judging anyone for getting it or not getting it. I think it's better not to get it to show at Second Dinner that we're not okay with this. But if you're a creator or you have the money and you just really want it, do what you're going to do. I'm not here to judge you. This is more me being upset with Second Dinner. I think most of the creators, like Dexter was critical, Guest has been critical, Snap Judgment's critical. We're all upset with this. Dude, I can't afford him either. Again, If the money's going anywhere, I'm getting MTG cards. You kidding me? Here, we're gonna go live on. We're going live on TikTok as well. That's what I'm afraid of. I don't like that it does set a precedent. And do you remember the early days when they used to have promo material with like Ben Brode and they're like, you can't just pay all the money to get all the cards and blah, 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 blah. It's not pay to win. It's so feeling pay to win now. For sure, Urban Minotaur. Like, at least when I get gems, like I've been doing really well on in like drafted modes. Like, I'm actually getting most of my gems back. You still see that ad on YouTube. How can you say it's not pay to win now? I mean, it definitely to a certain extent, but it wasn't as pay to win as it was. I think any card game you're going to play, there's going to be a certain cost to entry. You know what I mean? So with the new thing where you have to buy not just the regular season pass, but the premium season pass to get both cards. And now that they're putting cards behind a paywall within limited time events, that feels very pay to win to me. Whereas before you were able to unlock cards through the token systems, through limited time events. Yeah, you're going to be able to win without them, but are you going to be able to be super meta? What if the new card ends up being super powerful? What if it becomes the norm? What if it becomes like, let's say, like your Surge? Not having Surge in the meta puts you at a disadvantage, I would argue. She's everywhere. If they put out a super meta staple card and they hide it behind a paywall, that's pay to win. I understand what you're saying. You can still do very, very well free to play. But the more cards they put behind paywalls, the harder it's going to be to say that it's not. And it's going to go up. There's going to be more. And I don't know. They're getting less money from me. Like I said, I would have easily bought this Gladiator variant. Because it looks sick. Well, also the thing with snap packs is they're releasing more cards into the pool. It becomes more saturated. So it becomes harder and harder to be collection complete. Yo, RJCKK, welcome on in. Yeah, we're just talking about the whole High Voltage Overdrive thing. Yeah, I have a few more to go, but I just want to play some Snap for a little bit. I just kind of wanted to express how I felt about the whole situation. And I don't know. I hope it doesn't set a precedent. I hope that it doesn't end up being this way consistently in the future. I hope that like limited time events actually give free-to-play players the chance to unlock all the things in it. But I got a few